So, here's a thought I had. I thought about intuition. So I heard something really cool today that Monica Berg shared, that intuition is like an air that flows past your shoulder and it's not in the mind. And I thought that was such a great analogy for the way intuition feels, because we can be tricked by our negative side, our Satan, that we have an intuition for something, but actually it's just protecting us and trying to take us further away from our real alignment and real purpose. So basically the question was like, how do I know what's my intuition and what is my negative side or my ego? And she said that intuition flows over your shoulder like an air, and the negative side feels like it's in your mind, in your head. And I started to think about that because I just came back from a trip to the Sequoias, a solo trip, and the whole purpose was to learn how to trust myself again, trust my intuition, and go towards the things that are uncomfortable for me, and trust that through every step I'm going to do the best that I can. And also to build trust with with the light of the Creator, God, universe, whatever you want to call it, and create a vessel that is growing and has more space for trust. Because I felt that was something I was struggling with, and I wanted to be proactive about it. And so that's what I did. I went into the middle of a national forest solo, not telling anyone where I was, and having no cell phone service or signal. And it was beautiful. It was such an amazing trip. I'm so happy I did it. And I feel like I was slowly fine-tuning my intuition, because sometimes I'd be like, just trust your intuition, be a channel, just open up yourself to the higher power to guide you, and also just trust your own intuition. And through that experience, I would just be like, I don't know why, but I feel like my intuition is telling me to pull over, like on this little side area, this little turnout. And I would just do it, barely thinking about it, just like the air flowing over your shoulder, so effortless. And then I would pull over, and like really fast cars would go by, or like something would happen that would have been putting me in a dangerous situation. But by me trusting my intuition, I actually avoided it all. So I just think it's an interesting concept. I'm starting to feel a lot more aligned with myself and my goals, and realizing like where is uncomfortable for me, and actually going towards it. And I've only been doing it for a little while, but so far I can report back that I'm feeling really, really good and happy with my choices and decisions. And I'm gonna let this helicopter pass, and I'll let you watch the ocean while I do that. I'm in Santa Monica Beach right now, by the way. Or I guess Venice, Santa Monica-ish. And yeah, so I just feel like I'm starting to ask for things, and they're coming true. Like, I've been wanting to not be so alone while working, because I edit all day and I work on social media, and it's quite lonely. And I said that, and I said, world, I would love to cultivate something here, or maybe I actually had an idea of inviting a few friends that I know that work remote to like work with me, and taking action. I was going to take action, but then just today I met a girl who has been organizing working remote, or like people that work remote and that work solo events every Monday and sometimes Thursday. So I just feel like the steps I'm taking, I'm being shown I'm going in the right direction for me. Another concept that I've been kind of working with and playing with and talking with and having a conversation with is and I lost the train of thought. What was I gonna say? Aligning myself. Forgetting now, but anyway. What was I gonna say? Anyway, I'll keep going and see if it comes back to me, but I really love the community that I'm cultivating around me, and I'm just so grateful. And the Sunday is just so beautiful, and I just feel like I'm finally shining and going within me to find what I like, what I enjoy, and just starting to take the outside noise out, or seeing that it's there and then moving through it and just like pretending like nothing outside of me exists, even though there's lots of things going on, lots of energies all around me. I was also gonna say I remember what I was gonna say. I realized the other day that I don't think my life is meant to look like what others might think. Like, I don't think my life is meant to find a nice guy, settle down, get married, have kids. Like, I feel like my journey is so unique and my life is so unique that I don't need to take that path. And that's like a really freeing thought for me. That I don't have to find a boyfriend, I don't have to find a house, I don't have to find an apartment, I don't have to do any of these things. I can create my own reality, and I'm powerful, and I get to choose what my life looks like. I get to choose what my life is and who's around it and what energies are in it, and it's really freeing for me. And just, it's allowing me to kind of be like, oh, I can go travel. I can start a whole new company or idea, or start creating something that I'm passionate about. I feel like I'm put here to create, and if that means that I don't particularly have a boyfriend, a husband, or this and that, then that's okay. But also, there's a desire in me that I do want a romantic partner, so I need to honor that as well. But just knowing that it might not look like what everybody else's thing looks like, and I actually like that. So it's an idea I'm playing with. And yeah, it's a beautiful day. Just being present, being here. That's all I really want to be. And yeah. I find that something else that's been really helpful for me right now is calling out for a purpose, asking for messages on what your purpose is, or just praying or saying it out loud or asking the universe. And you'll get answers if you ask, but having a purpose and that being the driving force instead of all these little things, like instead of the small steps being the purpose and hopefully getting you to the purpose, having a purpose in mind, everything else is falling into place. And that's been really helpful, like especially when it comes to romantic relationships. I'm realizing that I'm slowly finding what I want in a romantic partner, asking for what I want in a romantic partner, being open, and with that, like, I forgot what I was going to say again. With that, yeah, just knowing that it will align when it's gonna align. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Having a purpose that I don't want, like, something that, like, I know what, since I have a purpose, I know what I don't want. And so by talking to these guys, I know what I'm aligned with and what I'm not aligned with. And it makes it easier to just kind of like pick up and go, or like not care about if somebody's texting you back or not, which is something I used to obsess over not too long ago, maybe like a month or two ago, and really, really intensely a year or two ago. And so that's been really a beautiful insight for me, and it's been really helpful. And I, you know, just, it's nice to be a little bit more sure of what I do want. And I don't know what it actually literally physically looks like, but I do know what it feels like. So yeah, I'm trusting that it will all fall into place and align, and while it is doing that, I'm gonna enjoy the moment now, because if I don't enjoy the moment now, I will never enjoy the moment, even when I have said thing. So whatever's in my way of holding me back from enjoying today, that's what I actually want to focus on. And every day is unique, so it's gonna be a different thing to be excited for every day. So yeah, I think I'm gonna close out with one more idea. I woke up this morning with the most negative headspace ever. Look at that. Which is okay. In Kabbalah, they say that when you wake up with negativity, it's actually a good thing. You've been chosen. You've been chosen to reveal light, and we need negativity to reveal light. So it's been a little bit since I've woken up with this kind of negativity. I think it was partly my dream was quite chaotic and complex, and I was kind of trying to digest that, but also I just woke up with that feeling in my chest, and I got excited about it. I thought, oh my gosh, this is a good thing. This is an amazing thing. So that was really beautiful. Like, I'm just happy that I had that mindset, and yeah, just praying a lot. Praying out loud has been like changing my life. My background is I literally was like an atheist, like probably 6 months ago, a year ago, and I've it's been funny, every time I mention my past like religious history, I have been interrupted by bells or lightning or thunder. I feel like it's the creator just being like, girl, don't live in the past, just be right here with me. But yeah, as you can tell now, as you can probably tell now, I do believe in something else, a higher power, if you will, and I believe in God, or the universe, the creator, because I just do. I can't see it, but I can believe it, and I think of it as like emotions, emotions. You can't see emotions, you can't see sadness, depression, but you can see the effects of it. And I think that's the same with the creator. You can see the effects of it. Like, the creator is abundant and loving. The creator has created national forests, this ocean, people, consciousness. You see, well, I guess you can't see consciousness, but food, nutrients. These are all things that the creator is, and in our physical world, that's what we can see. So, yeah, I guess that's kind of exciting for me. I feel like I have a compass, a guide, and life feels a lot less lonely, and I feel like I'm coming from a more loving place, more than I ever have. So I'm gonna leave that there. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is quite random for me, but just a stream of of consciousness, and I hope that you found it interesting or insightful. Excuse me. I'm Melanie, by the way. If you haven't met me before, I'm Melanie. Nice to meet you. Welcome to my little journey I got going on. I'm trying not to get people in the back. And look at that. Just magic. Magic. I'm going to enjoy this day now, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.